Well, hello and good morning to you if you're watching this live here, whether you're on inside of our Facebook group, whether you are on LinkedIn, or whether you're on YouTube. I'd love it if you'd say hi. I hope things are going well with you in life and in practice. Today, in one of our Marketing Insights episodes, I'm going to talk to you about Facebook and how to get more likes for your Facebook page. Now, Facebook did some damage. I'll talk about this when they kind of took away the power of the page. The real reason for that is they really just want to get your marketing dollars spent on Facebook ads, which of course is not a bad thing, depending on how and or if you know how to run your ads. But we'll give you some other tips in which you can get more Facebook likes on your page, because I think that there's a rule of 10 or a 10% rule. If you have 100 people that like your page, when a post goes out, you will get 10 people to see that post. The more you post, the more see it. It just depends on how much content you want to put out. So today, again, I want to share with you ways in which you can get more likes on your Facebook page that'll get you a bigger reach, get you more referrals, more consultations, more patients in the door. So let me share the screen with you. So again, we're talking about Facebook here and how you can get more likes and how to get at least 1,000 of them for free. And this is what we would call white hat. This is not black hat or doing some negative garbage that's out there. So today we're going to talk about how to get Facebook page likes, the basics, Facebook page likes, the tactics. And these are the tactics that we're going to cover: video, images, pin posts. Boy, if I could spell: pin posts, tell stories, insights, and never give up. My name is Dr. Derek Bear, and I always want to thank you for coming and watch these Marketing Insights. That's my lovely bride, Terry. I'm a chiropractor. She's a physical therapist and athletic trainer. We own and operate Practice Insider's Edge. Our goal is to help you grow and scale your practice, bringing on new associates, new employees, growing maybe to a second, third, or fourth location. Whatever your heart may desire, we want to help you get to that point. If you have any questions about today's episode, make sure to just drop the word Facebook in the comments below, or feel free to ask a question in the comments, or feel free to DM either myself or Terry a message. So Facebook's algorithm has changed in recent years, favoring posts from friends over business pages content like yours. So we've got to do something to make that work more in our favor. The social network has been such a powerful ally of practices for so long. The change has actually made a huge impact. This impact was much more in last year, but it's still been an impact overall. So we want to find ways around that. So how to get Facebook page likes, the basics. If you want more Facebook page likes, you need to start by getting the basics right. This will be the difference between converting page visits into page likes, and eventually into page followers and into patients. So please make sure you do the following. You've completed this following, and don't disregard or skip any of the steps. Number one is complete the profile. The step is often overlooked and viewed as non-essential, but don't fall into this trap. The more open, honest, and transparent you are, and at the more Facebook page likes you're going to get. People want to know you. They want to know how they can trust you. So there needs to be a little personal detail and information in there. Many patient visitors will go straight to your About section, making it a great place to share contact information, your mission, and your practices category. Please make sure these are filled out. Your About description is a great way to capture new Facebook page likes from interested visitors. Make sure it's primed for those visitors. Now, compelling and representative cover and profile photos. Now, these change all the time, and I mean all the time. You got to love Facebook for trying to screw up some of the digital branding that we do. But Facebook's cover photo dimensions are 851 by 315 for desktop and 640 by 360 for mobile. So if your photos are smaller, the dimensions are essentially going to be stretched, not as appealing to a new person. Next, make sure images represent who you are and why your practice exists. Give visitors a reason to care about you and why they should even consider coming into your practice. So do not use the images to show what you do, show them why you do it. Images immediately catch the eye. It's a perfect place to start telling your brand story. Even a photo of you or your staff enjoying their work tells 1,000 stories. You need to ask. It's a simple ask, but loads of people don't do it. Believe in your practice. That means asking friends, family, and other contacts to like your business page. I'm going to tell you, this is so simplistic. You could literally create a QR code, put it at your front desk. When a patient is come up and telling you, hey, I feel great, of course you should consider asking for a review. But why not ask them, hey, have you followed our page? You can scan this code. We'd love it if you go there and scan it and like it. we share a bunch of great information to help support you and your friends and family in a healthy endeavor. So you simply must ask. That's all you can do. If you have a marketing list, send out an email asking for support, offer them value in return. What kind of content will you share? How will they benefit? What do they stand to gain? Then physical promotion, if you have a physical front or event, or even meet patients face-to-face, make sure there's some mention of this on your business page and a call to action for them to like. In other words, of course, you want them to come into your brick and mortar practice. But if you have a practice that you're mobile and you're going to be at a local gym, for instance, make sure that that's on your page. You tell people, and those people that come there and like the post, then go back in there and invite them to your page. A simple prompt can make a big difference in the long run, and make sure all your Facebook URL are in your practice business cards as well. All your social media URL should be there. And if possible, you should want them to be all the same. In other words, facebook.com/ABC practice, Instagram, ABC practice, Snapchat, ABC practice, TikTok, ABC practice, YouTube, ABC practice. It's the best way for you to get branding out about your business. So for a practice, Facebook page likes can be the difference between repeat patients and more referrals. So capture the attention of commitment of your patients when you have it with physical materials like info cards, receipts, price lists, branded signage, physical call to action materials. All those are great ways in which you can get more people looking at your pages and liking your page. And the best way to grow and engage a loyal audience is to provide them with quality targeted content. Before doing this, you must either know or research your market. So for your Facebook audience, I recommend a two-pronged approach. Number one, create a patient avatar. Put one person at the center of everything you do. Create that avatar. What is that avatar? If you are a physical therapist that likes to work with Medicare-aged individuals, that's the avatar you go after. If you are a chiropractor that likes to work with pregnant mom and kiddos, that is your avatar. If you're a chiropractor and you like to work with athletes, that is your avatar. If you're a massage therapist and you like to do lymphatic drainage, that is your avatar. All of your main marketing must speak of that. It doesn't mean you can't bring in people from outside of that niche, but a majority of your marketing needs to go there. So as we like to talk about, we have what's called our practice leverage method. On the very bottom of this, we have what's called our practice foundation. All successful practices have these 4 things in place for them. A great Google Maps presence, making sure they have a 5-star reputation, and that 5-star reputation must surpass in reviews your competition. Otherwise, your patients are going to your competition. Number 3, if I could do that, let's go 3 like that. You should have a mobile optimized website, and it should be lead generating. That lead generating should have a grow bubble on it like we want. So go to growbubble.co, growbubble.co. It's a great way to get in front of your patients. And then finally, you should have a good social media presence. That's what we're talking about from a Facebook perspective. And then on that, the 3x3 on the top, that's on the bottom left. Who's your perfect patient? That's your demographic. That's your psychographic. That is identifying the perfect one you want to start to target as you start to turn on your drivers and your accelerators to your practice. Number 2, competitor research. When you start up your Facebook page, make sure you've researched practices in the same industry as you. I should have said in the same community as you, and industry as well, just to see what others are doing. So it doesn't matter if the audience is 5 million or yours just at 5. The information you can learn is invaluable. So I suggest skimming over the content to find the post with the most likes. Analyze why those posts are successful. Are they regular? Do they all cover a certain topic? Do they create conversation? Figure out the recipe, mix it in with your patient avatar, and you'll be geared up to engage properly with your audience. You can also get plugins. Traffic doesn't have to be driven from Facebook to landing pages. It can be driven the other way too. That means driving qualified traffic from your website to your social media profile so they can like your Facebook page and stay up to date with your practice. So you should try social media plugins that offer the following options: social media links on every page, social media image share capability, social media post share capability, click to tweet functionality, and page like follow functionality. Social media plugins provide a fast way for visitors to share and like your content, increasing your reach and therefore your opportunity to capture more Facebook likes. If you're using WordPress, there are a ton of free options for the plugins we're talking about. So let's talk about the tactics of getting more Facebook page likes. Quality content is number one. It's absolutely crucial that everything you post has value. Just because you got a cute cat, that doesn't mean you should post photos of it all the time. It's got to be more about what you do in your practice. So posts that will attract users, but those users need to be those that are going to come into your practice for care. It's important that you're attracting the right people with the right message so they will come in and do the care plan that you offer them. Make sure that your content is industry relevant and it fits into at least 3 of these E's. It must be educational, so teach your audience something. It should be entertaining, help your audience escape. And then it should be emotional, make your audience feel something, a way in which you can draw them into your practice. So I think the best way always is video, just like I'm doing here. Of course, I'm going live, but you can, if you're afraid to go live, which I don't always like going live either, but it's a great way in which you can attract some people with that. Video is red hot at the moment, and Facebook knows it. People love to consume content via the medium, and it's something that you cannot miss out on. Post content every day, be it written content, links, video, or images. Facebook shows our posts to loads more people when they're videos. Every time we post links to an external blog, it averages an organic reach of 3,000 to 8,000. But when we post videos, it reaches a lot more. The most reached video we've ran on our page reached 18,000 people organically. That's more than 2 times the size of our average content link post. Then you could add in some ad spend behind it to get even a greater reach within your local region. So here we go, images. Images don't reach as many people as video do, but they do reach more people than the written posts and content links, and as well as receiving higher levels of engagement, which means more page likes invitations later. So they're a tactic well worth adopting. Use infographics to capture the attention of your audience, particularly when you're sitting on a neat set of stats. Just make sure that your images appeal to your target audience. The best way to do this is to revert back to your research and don't stop researching. Pin posts. This is a great way to do this. The first thing somebody will scroll down from your page is they're going to see a post on top. So it goes without saying that your pin post should manage engagement. It's a valuable piece at the top of your page. The one thing that we don't want to see is leaving the same pin post at the top of your Facebook page for too long. Keep things fresh, attract more page likes. I've ran into so many doctors in actually just the last 2 weeks that have videos that they've done from 2, 3, and one was 4 years previous. The date shows right on there. Somebody scrolls to that like, I'm out of here. You don't want to offend them. Let's go tell stories. You can grab attention simply by telling people what's going on in the practice on a day-to-day basis. This can be as straightforward as setting goals and keeping followers up to date with how you are doing. Wherever you decide to create stories about, make sure it relates to your audience and humanizes your brand. This will make visitors feel more alike you and attracted to you. I'd suggest breaking stories into small chunks and distributing them on a regular basis. This technique should keep visitors returning to your page and hopefully bringing them more with them. So don't worry if your story reach begins slowly. Keep doing the right things and it will work eventually for you. Video is probably the best format for this type of post purely because it reaches more people, but blog posts can work too. Insights. Facebook offers every business page a really cool little tool called Facebook Insights. This can be found on the left-hand side of your Facebook page. I recommend checking it at least once per week. Insight gives business pages admins a bunch of sweet metrics that you must be measuring and analyzing and learning from. And I'd recommend going straight to the likes option on the menu. It actually helps you keep a close eye on the reach and posts sections of the menu so you see what people are liking your stuff and why they're liking it. Then you should create more content like that. So reach is a great measurement of success. If you're continually reaching more people month after month, then you're definitely going in the right direction. If it's not, you need to go back to the basics and sort out your research and post value. So the post section of Insights breaks down the engagement and reach from each post that you put on. From here, you can analyze your success and failures and learn from those posts. Finally, don't be downhearted. Last but not least, don't give up. It's tough to start out, but you'll find that most of your competition will just give up because they're downhearted. You must be patient and persevere. Just remember that all those practices who built big audience have done it over a long period of time, and those Facebook page likes have compounded over time. It might take you a month to get 100 Facebook likes, but when you're When you've got a solid base in place, more social proof of having more page likes, you will more people like your page, just because lots of other people have. Focus on doing the right things and keep going. It will pay off. Again, my name is Dr. Derek Brand. I want to thank you for attending another one of our Marketing Insights. We do it every week. I've switched, I think, to doing it in the morning the last couple of Tuesdays, but we'll switch out throughout the day, and hopefully every Tuesday I'm here for you. If you have any questions, drop it in. If you have questions about our current topic today, which is Facebook, drop the word Facebook below in the comments. I'll get back to you right away on that, or feel free to send me a direct message. So if you are a private practice healthcare professional looking for ways to grow your Facebook likes, drop the word Facebook in below or reach out to me. Or if you're looking to grow and scale your practice, maybe you want to figure out how to set your practice foundation in line, meaning making sure you have a good Google business profile, used to be called Google My Business, making sure you have more reviews than your competitors, making sure you have a mobile optimized website, and a lead generation component on your site like our Grow Bubble. Remember, go to growbubble.co, growbubble.co. And then finally, you want to make sure that you share great content on your social media channels. Thank you again for attending another one of our Marketing Insights. I look forward to seeing you next week. Have a fantastic day and a great week ahead. Take care for now.